You've seen Italy on Instagram. Venice canals, the Colosseum, Amalfi sunsets. But if you want a trip your friends haven't already posted about, you need to head to Modena. This is where my journey kicked off, where balsamic vinegar ages like fine art. Pasta's still rolled by grandmas, and Ferraris, yeah, they're basically hometown celebrities. I started by meeting a local legend, and no, not Enzo Ferrari. But before I reveal who she is, let's stop at Mercato al Benelli. It's the town's oldest covered market, usually buzzing with locals. And even on a quiet day, it's still one of the most beautiful in Italy, the perfect place to start. And hey, if you're into exploring Italy beyond the usual Venice and Rome highlights, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I've got plenty more hidden gems like this coming up, and you won't want to miss them. Now for the big reveal. My host in Modena was Lara Gilmore. She's the business partner, life partner, and the powerhouse alongside one of the world's greatest chefs, Massimo Bottura. Lara is a creative mind behind the Bottura brand, and honestly, one of the kindest people you could ever meet.
Francesca. 58.
Yeah. Together we headed to Francesca 58. Think of it as Osteria Francescana's little sister. Same soul, a little more relaxed. We tried dubetto with chard, candied lemon, and caprino. Tortellini from tortellante swimming in Parmigiano Reggiano cream. Fried eggplant with sweet peppers and pine nuts. And finally, a tasting of beautifully aged Parmesan. Let's just say that menu is going to live rent-free in my head for a long time.
I have the most amazing, thank you very much.
Next, Lara showed me Casa Maria Luigia, their home outside the city she built with Massimo. It's packed with art, design, and a whole lot of history. And the best part? You can actually book to stay and eat there yourself. Links in the description. With my trip off to a strong start, I wandered the streets of Modena. That's when I stumbled across a butcher shop decked out in Ferrari merch.
Ferrari Modena.
Now that's dedication. Speaking of that prancing horse, it was time to visit the Ferrari Museum. Inside, you can walk through the brand's history, stand inches away from legendary cars, and see how this small town built a global icon of speed. But Modena isn't just Ferraris. Back in the 17th century, while Shakespeare was writing Macbeth, Cervantes was publishing Don Quixote, and Galileo was rewriting science, the Giusti family was perfecting balsamic vinegar. At their museum, I got to see centuries of tradition come alive through barrels, tools, and distillation methods passed down from generations. From there, I drove a couple hours north to Vicenza, just west of Venice. Vineyards, mountains, and some seriously good food set the stage for my next adventure, a cooking class with Chef Alex Brusamento. But first, I made a few pit stops. Padua, with its huge central square, and Verona, where I saw the Arena de Verona, wandered beautiful streets, and even checked out the balcony that conceptually inspired Romeo and Juliet. Not sure how legit that claim is, but hey, it's part of the charm. I even caught someone surfing the river before wrapping the day at Osteria Enoteca Alcolva del Frate.
Wine heaven.
With Amarone wine, carbonara, and tuna tartare. And of course, I grabbed pizzas, calzones, and way too much gelato in the small town of Lonigo. Then came the big cooking class with Chef Alex. By day, he's a brand manager at one of Italy's top big green egg dealers. But before that, he was running the big green eggs at Osteria Francescana's Casa Maria Luigia. Small world, right? With Alex, I learned how to make Venetian classics, like gnocchi, like Grandma used to make, meatballs with mozzarella in carrozza.
Mozzarella in carrozza is ready. Look at that melted cheese. I mean, that is perfect.
A rich beef ragu, creamy risotto, and the perfect Aperol and Campari spritz. We even had a mini audience, the Italian distributor for Big Green Egg, Elvis, and his two kids. Tough crowd, but they approved.
Delicioso!
Alex also dropped some spritz history. Back in the 1800s, Austrian soldiers in Veneto would water down local wines with a spritz. Aperol itself was invented in Padua in 1919, but it wasn't until the 1950s, and later, Campari's big campaigns, that it became the global icon it is today. And the feast we cooked, it was unreal. We're talking sautéed shrimp in a sweet and sour style, Venetian carpaccio, cicchetti like tramezzini and mozzarella in carrozza, risotto with amarone, bigoli with beef ragu, spaghetti alla vongole, cotechino with perà, scampi, fritto misto, and finally tiramisu, absolute heaven.
Bigoli con ragù di carne.
Modena, Verona, Vicenza, history, food, Ferraris. This trip had it all. And trust me, I'm just getting started. The road to 50 cuisines continues, so make sure you're along for the ride.